We're at the Tech Show Paris, meeting with the latest and greatest in the technology industry. Laurent, great to see you at Tech Show Paris.
Yeah, nice to meet you. We are Tech Lead, editors of GLPI. It is an asset management and ticketing solution. We are worldwide, and it's a French company, as you might have heard. It's been 20 years now, and Tech Lead was the main integrator since 2009 till 2015. And then we became the editor of the solution. Now we are worldwide in over 186 countries with 80 partners at the moment. We were in Orlando last week for expanding to the US as well, where we are currently looking for new partners to become our integrators and do the configuration, implementation.
Can you talk me through what's your typical customer look like? Who are you selling your solutions to?
We are used from public sectors, but it goes also up to bigger companies such as Airbus, Thales, Deezer, Burger King.
In relation to why customers are coming to you, on the whole, what are the challenges that your customers are facing?
I'd say there is a lot of solution on the market, and companies might not have the time to deal with this kind of solution, not have the skill as well. So they might be a bit lost in all this jungle of solutions.
Yeah.
And what we offer is an easy to go solution. And as it is open source, we have a lot of technical support and a big community that knows how to use the software as well, with a lot of integrators and companies that can help to train and make sure that the software is well adopted into the companies.
Fantastic. Laurent, thank you very much for your time today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Anthony, absolute pleasure meeting you at the show.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your company and what it's doing?
Yeah. The company is ST Digital. We are a pioneer player in the cloud and data center infrastructure in West and Central Africa. In West and Central Africa, we are experiencing tremendous growth in terms of needs of infrastructure, in terms of needs for cloud infrastructure, in terms of telco development. For us, it's an opportunity to give more visibility to our brand. We are a neutral player, we're not a telco. We are a young company, so we're facing tough competition. So visibility is an important aspect of our development.
And what are some of the challenges that your customers are facing? Why are some customers coming to you? What's their main problem?
Okay, we are targeting two types of customers. The customer in the region, which are large company, major company who need a sovereign cloud to have their data hosted locally in West and Central Africa.
Yeah.
For this company, their main challenge is the energy, is the internet, is the exploitation in the standard condition of their infrastructure. That's for our first type of customer. The other type of customer that we are targeting today in this event is the international customer who wants to sell to Africa and wants to have a presence in Africa. And this is the customer we are targeting.
If you look at your unique selling point, what's your big differentiator compared to some of your competitors out there who might be offering something similar?
I would say the agility. You need to have someone who can be flexible, who can not only give you an infrastructure, but who also got some skills in terms of services, skills in terms of consulting. And we believe we are the perfect mix. We are both an infrastructure player and a service player. I think that will make a difference.
And if we look at the conference today at the Tech Show Paris, there's so many different businesses here exhibiting with different types of solutions, technologies in multiple industries. If we're looking into 2025, what does that year look like for you? What do you think is going to be a big trend as we go into next year?
AI will impact everyone. For us in the data center, it's a big question, the GPU. What are we going to offer as GPU infrastructure.
Yeah.
For the cloud provider, it's in terms of functionality of what they are offering to their customer. So AI is something, it's a big wave which will impact everyone.
Fantastic. Anthony, thank you very much for your
Thank
time
you.
today.
Basically, we do two things. We create foundation models that are actually open source, that are specialized in extracting information.
Yeah.
And then we help companies to customize these models and to put them into production to solve a particular application in a private way.
And if we look at some of the challenges that your customers are facing,
Is that it's often a difficult problem. For example, analyze a technical document
Yeah.
to fill up a database.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some coding that needs to be done.
yeah,
So that's one aspect, the difficulty. The second aspect is the confidentiality of the data, because our solution allows to have your own model that you control, that doesn't go to an external cloud, and that's really the 2 points why people are coming to us.
yeah, what's your prediction for 2025?
I think the open source world will grow more and will kind of catch up to the frontier models,
Yeah.
and otherwise specialized models like
Yeah.
ours, specialized for a given task or family of tasks, let's say, which ended up overpowering the big models.
What was your journey into the world of entrepreneurism and setting up your own company? How did it happen?
I thought about it for a long time. That's what I wanted to do for like a decade more, and I kind of pivoted myself with many ideas, and then I had a co-founder, and we also pivoted on many ideas. Me had quite some time in the industry before.
Yeah.
I worked from research for 10 years. I was leading the machine learning group there for
Brilliant.
maybe 8 years. I even decided to write a book. But you see many companies that play to be a company. They do things to look like a company, to look
Yeah.
like a startup.
Yeah.
It's like you don't care about looking like a startup. Figure out what they want, and you need to make it. And kind of remove the rest, remove the bells and whistle, and focus on that.
Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.